show. It's the beautiful drunk show.
Dame la ciencia.
It's the beautiful drunk show.
Ay, 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 ay. We going up like a rocket. That done got me started. I am the life of the party. Shout out to shot going hard till this morning. Pull up till we throw up. After that, I'll post some more up. Drink it till we toe up. It's a party when we show up. Ay, I'm drunk, ho. I'm drunk, ho. It's the beautiful drunk show. I'm drunk, ho. I'm drunk, ho. It's the beautiful drunk show. I'm drunk, ho. I'm drunk, ho. It's the beautiful drunk show. I'm drunk, ho. I'm drunk, ho. It's the beautiful drunk show.
It's the beautiful drunk show. It's the beautiful drunk show. It's the beautiful drunk show. It's the beautiful drunk show.
I'm Smiles the Influence. This is season 5, episode 1. We got Mingo the Flow Fiend with us. Let's go ahead and pour up the drink and get to talking about it. So this right here, man, is supposed to be a really nice whiskey. Don't worry, I got you.
I got a bad experience with whiskey. That's good, that's good. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to chase the fuck out of this whiskey.
Hey, I hear you, dog. Cheers to you, man.
Cheers.
Now let me go ahead and mention, damn, that is good. The Cash Bandit team is here with us. You know, I've been seeing you do a lot of moves, man. Not only performances, bringing Peso out to an event. You're doing rare review events. You've done two of those already. And I started thinking, damn, why haven't I had you over here already?
Yeah, definitely.
Besides that, your music you're putting out is solid music. It's no fuck ups or it's no blips on the radar where it's not doing shit.
Yeah.
You're getting your numbers out there and you've been working hard.
Trying. Definitely. But yeah, that Pepso show, December 26th, is going to be at El Nocturno, so make sure you get your tickets at cashstone.com. We also got a few performance slots, so if anybody want to get on that, go ahead and lock that in at cashstone.com.
Hell yeah. So your movement, I didn't see you pop out as just Mingo the Flow Fiend. I saw you pop up as Mingo the Flow Fiend of Cash Bandits.
Yeah.
Explain to me how you assembled the group or how you became a part of the group.
Alright, so basically, you know, I had my own Mingo the Flow Fiend. I had that going for a whole minute. Some shit happened, kind of moved away from the music. Met up with my cousin. We talked about a few things, and he's like, "Yeah, you know, I've been having this Cash Bandit. I've been wanting to start." He like asked if I want to be part of it. I was like, "Yeah, shit, I'm down, bro." So you know, we talked this shit, chopped it up, and we started doing certain things that like motivated me to get back into this shit. And yeah, just from there, it just took off.
All right. So we got a new album coming out. We dropping an entire album. I know we got singles.
Yeah, the new album was supposed to come out January, but ran into a little bump in the road, so it'll be most likely in February for sure.
Yeah.
But other than that, we got like there's other artists in the group as well that will have singles coming up as well. I'll have a single drop in like the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how is it switching over to the legal hustle? I mean, I see you got the jacket on, you got the sweatbands. You know what I mean? You got all the gear selling.
So I mean, I've done it before, so you know it's nothing new.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy.
Are you ATX born and raised?
Yeah, Austin, Texas. Well, I'm from Rockdale. I was born in Temple, but I lived in Rockdale. Lived there until I was in like 5th grade, and then moved on to Austin and been here since.
Okay. You moved to Austin from 5th grade, but when you grew up and started making music, who were your influences?
Definitely Zero. That's one of my biggest influences to this day. I just always liked the way he sounded from the back then Gorilla Mob days to even his singing shit nowadays. You know, a lot of people don't like it, but I still fuck with Zero heavy.
Yeah.
And then just growing up, like, you know, my family, they all listen to rap. My grandpa had this song that we would always play when it was me and him together. He had a black, I believe it was a Camaro. Yeah, I think it was a Camaro, something.
Yeah.
And he would always put on that Regulator song by Nate Dogg, so that kind of turned me on to the
your
West Coast.
grandfather, huh?
Yeah. So he put me on to that shit at a real young age, and that was like my first favorite rapper was Nate Dogg. I'm like, man, I like how he does his singing and shit. Like, that motherfucker was smooth.
Yeah.
And then as I got older and just started listening to it more and more, you know, of course, my family, they were like 90s people, so they jammed the Snoop Dogg, Tupac, all that, you know, OG shit. So you know, I jammed that and shit, and I started hanging around my other uncle. He was on the down south shit, Zero and all that shit, and that's when I started fucking with Zero from Gorilla Mob and, you know, all that shit.
Yeah, okay. So Zero, man, people discuss his music.
Yeah.
And would you say there's been growth in his music over the years, or has there been lack of growth, and so that's why people are turning away from his music?
Me personally, I'm going to go with growth. Reason being because a lot of shit he talks about I've been through in life. I recently went through, and I'm still going through. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's not all about shooting and shit. You know, it's just about everyday struggle type shit. You know, just depending on what song you listen to. You know, Biddy Baby Mama shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I got one of those, so I feel that shit for real.
I got not a baby mama. It turns out the baby wasn't mine, but I got a divorced ex-wife. Shit, I know how that shit is, man.
Goddamn. Yeah.
But speaking of, man, you know, these hoes, they get no love, man. You told me that. Especially
love.
if you ain't got that glove, they get no love.
No love.
So let's go into this first song. I want to know exactly what this was about, or who this was exactly about, this song.
All right, so basically, remember when I said I had went through some shit? So I went through some shit, and just a lot of people that, you know, a lot of people in a lot of situations that I thought was something else.
Yeah.
Ended up being fake, you know. So that's really what inspired this song. Really, when I put the song out last year, the song was really like I had already previously wrote it like a year before that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I just barely put it out in 2019, but yeah. So just a lot of fake love, excuse me, and hate, and just bullshit ass people. That's really what inspired this.
Yeah. Well, shit, let's take a look at that.
Check it out.
Ain't no love on the side that I come from. The same part of town a lot of niggas run from. Not too many of us make it out the trenches. Just another young nigga trying to get it. Watch him try to take my soul. Watch my girl turn to a hoe. Watch my day one niggas fold. Goddamn, this world so cold. No heart, no love, no love. 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 Took a lot of chances just to get where I'm at. I be damn if I let a nigga knock me back. I be damn if mine ain't focused on racks. Why they all up in their feelings? I'm just in my bag. Nigga, why you mad? I kept it real with your boy. You switch sides, even though I would've killed for you. Fuck with baby mama too. I really hate to deal with her. You only have my son cause you send me as a meal ticket. Daddy burnt off on a young nigga. Told me he ain't really give a fuck about a young nigga. But it's all good cause I made it off the crumbs, nigga. So make sure you respect when you speaking on my mom, nigga. Fuck showing love, I can give y'all that. Cause when I lost it all, you ain't had my back. Hoes only wanna fuck cause I heard I rap. So they on my lap tryna get that sack, yeah. So let me hit my drink and let me puff my weed. Baby, you way too close. Back the fuck off of me. Oh yeah, you fine as hell. I wanna touch and fuck. But since I got no glove, then boo, you gets no love. Ain't no love on the side that I come from. The same part of town a lot of niggas run from. Not too many of us make it out the trenches. Just another young nigga tryna get it. Watch him try to take my soul. Watch my girl turn to a hoe. Watch my day one niggas fold. Goddamn, this world so cold. No heart, no love, no love. 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 Ain't no love in the city I live in. These niggas snitching and these bitches switching. Day one niggas trying to catch me slipping, but I keep a clipping, I ain't never tripping. Can't understand the hate, cause all I did was give. Never asked for shit back after all I did. Supposed to ball together, I'm supposed to do it big. But you bit my hand and you turned on me. Now you're no longer my main homie. Yeah, I love my bitch, but she changed on me. Now I'm only rolling with that thing on me. One deep on my arm, I'd rather be lonely. Cause too many niggas now they be phony. Saying they my fan, but they plotting on me. Trying to fuck me off like they ain't never know me. No such thing as love is what these niggas show me, yeah. I keep my middle finger up as fuck the police. Y'all hurting all my people, so we give you no peace. I hate you hoes so much. You took my dog from me. So bitch, you get no love until they free KG. Ain't no love on the side that I come from. The same part of town a lot of niggas run from. Not too many of us make it out the trenches. Just another young nigga trying to get it. Watch him try to take my soul. Watch my girl turn to a hoe. Watch my day one niggas fold. Goddamn, this world so cold. No heart, no love, no love. 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 No heart, no love, no love.
Man, now when I first heard this song, we were actually analyzing it for the drunken rambling video review.
Yeah.
And my homegirl Cuban Lana was with me and my homie Philly Berto. We were analyzing. I don't know if you saw that.
I don't know.
We got drunk and we were just shit faced talking about it. And we're like, the homeboy behind you got to be a shooter, right? That's what we are assuming.
Nah, that's just one of my homeboys. That motherfucker just wanted to be in the middle.
We're like, look at him. He's serious the whole time. There's only like one time he does a little jug, and then it's like, okay, so he must be a shooter.
Nah, it's just a homeboy. He just wanted to be in that motherfucker. I was like, fuck it, bro. Whatever. Come on, nigga. Fuck with you.
Hell yeah. Well, I got told one day that if I had you perform, that we should definitely have somebody, security, checking you for guns, because you had a gun out on a video or something like that during a live performance sometime.
Okay.
And it got shut down because of that. Do you hear anything about that?
Nah, I ain't hear nothing about that. I mean, that's all a lie. Cause number one, I don't pull up to pull out guns and no shit. And I definitely ain't gonna pull out a gun for no reason.
Yeah.
Number two, shit, you could get security, whatever. Like I said, I go to perform. You know what I'm saying? I go to represent a brand, a business. So last thing I'm gonna do is jeopardize that with pulling out any guns or any performance and all that shit. So whoever said that they're full of shit, tell them to come holler at Mingo Flow Fiend.
All right.
That shit situated.
See, I'm glad we clarified this shit, because when I had you perform at my event, not only was it a great performance, but you actually brought half the crowd there whenever you did show up.
Yeah.
I noticed everybody that showed up there was there for the Cash Bandits and the Mingo Flow Fiend.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, man. I see the skills that you're putting in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, are you working out of your own studio, or are you working with other?
All right, so right now, so here, I'm working at I got my own home studio, right, and I send it to my homeboy, shout out Caveman, to mix and master it. But like if I have some shit that I'm like, hey, this bitch right here gonna go. I got a nigga that used to work at Spit Shop. His name is Corey, and he lives in Dallas now. So I'll send that shit to Corey. He's the one that did the No Love, Got a Ball, Chop. He did all those. He's really good at what he does. So like if I feel like, you know, it's gonna like, I mean, I love all my songs. Any song I do, even if it's a drunk ass freestyle, I'm like, damn, bro, this gonna be the next Grammy Award winning freestyle. But if it's some shit that I know, like, damn, this bitch is like really live, then I'm gonna send it to Corey. But like anything else, that I'm like, yeah, people gonna fuck with it. You know, I just do it at home and have a Caveman mix and master it.
I tell you, your mixing and mastering skills are on point. What you sent me, you said, I just did this real quick.
Yeah.
I liked it. By the way, if y'all heard that brand new intro, my homie right here just made it for us.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, when you hear this intro, I'll have some new video plugged in for the whole entrance. But, you know, no matter what, we're going to have that new intro starting us off. Man, I appreciate that, because
oh, yeah, for sure.
I hit this man up in a matter of 10 hours ago, I believe.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I ain't got an intro. I really need an intro. I've been let down. What can you hook me up with? I woke up in the morning, and he had me a new intro. That quick.
Yeah.
And that's the dedication, man.
Yeah, we try to stay working. We try to keep pushing, because there's artists that come out every day. You know what I'm saying? You got a shitload. So you really just, like I said, I got remotivated into this shit. So I'm really just trying to get back in a groove with things and just really trying to stay persistent and consistent.
Yeah.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
speaking of motivation, how do you stay relevant? Like, as far as putting out music, what's your plan to keep your music heard all the time?
Really try to get on shows, you know what I'm saying? Performances and you know, I just need to drop more content. I know that, and like I said, I'm getting back motivated into this shit, and all that shit's coming. Believe me, nobody will be let down. The wait is gonna be well worth it. Got a lot of shit coming. Even got some shit coming with Aggie. Shout out Aggie.
Yeah.
Murder Cash. Shout out Murder Cash. C-Loke. Shout out C-Loke. Fed Baby G. Hey, free Fed Baby. We got a lot of shit. I got a lot of shit coming. We're gonna hit them with the videos. A video first, then a single, and then drop the album. But yeah, I just had to get back motivated, and that's how I'm gonna stay relevant.
Yeah.
You know, like shit like this, it will keep me, you know, it'll help me out, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate the opportunity for real.
Yeah, definitely, man.
So stuff like this will help me out, you know, just till I release my music, and then, it's back in the game.
So would you consider yourself a young cat anymore, or are you an OG now? I see the white hairs coming in.
I don't know. I just consider myself a G.
Yeah.
OG, young G, whatever you want to call me.
All right. Shit. So we got this next song coming out. Was it Got a Ball, right?
Got a Ball, yeah.
Now, explain this one to me, because we all down south. Now, when I heard this definitely had a Big Mo kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like a Zero kind of feel to it.
Yeah, so I fuck with Big Mo a lot. You know, like I said, Zero, that's really a really big motivation, but the whole Houston scene really motivated me in different ways, shapes, and forms. Like, Paul Wall motivated me a lot on the Chop video. Big Mo motivated me on a lot of the singing shit I do. Zero motivated me on a lot of the shit I say. This one in particular, I was going through a whole lot of shit, man. Like, I really was like in a fucked up position. Just trying to make ends meet, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it was just like, I just felt like shit was never gonna get to where I was at before. You know, I was here, then I went here, and I just felt like I was stuck, just working a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the hook, you know, says there's got to be more to life than slaving every day at a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So I kind of try to take a different route, and you know, hopefully I brought my way back up and shit.
Hell yeah, I'll take a shot to that one, man. And I want to say this, man. After this, we're gonna get into the struggles, man. And not only that, not only the struggles, because we all become successful, but the struggles is what makes us and defines us. So let's take a look at that.
There's gotta be more than life. Just slaving every day at a 9 to 5. Taking penitentiary chances just so I can survive. But I gotta ball, I gotta ball, I gotta ball. There's gotta be more than life. Just slaving every day at a 9 to 5. Taking penitentiary chances just so I can survive. But I gotta ball, I gotta ball.
And Lord knows I
ball.
tried to get it in the legal way, but seem like the legal way don't really pay. So I'm out here on the block, palm steady itching, baby mama bitching. She don't like the way a nigga living. But see, I'm trying to put my kids up in the finer things. I'm trying to pull up in that brand new Range and put mama up on the plane so she can take trips to the islands. No more paycheck to paycheck, we just styling and profiling. I've had visions of holding on a couple of mil, and no more making phone calls to extend another bill. But poverty got a nigga by the throat, which is why I'm in all black, up in these streets like I ain't got no hope. Trying to make some shape, putting these raps on beats, cause once I make it, then we all weak. So baby, dry your eyes and mama hold your head. I promise we gon' be straight once I get this bread.
There's gotta be more than life. Just slaving every day at a 9 to 5. Taking penitentiary chances just so I can survive. But I gotta ball, I gotta ball, I gotta ball. There's gotta be more than life. Just slaving every day at a 9 to 5. Taking penitentiary chances just so I can survive. But I gotta ball, I gotta ball, I gotta ball.
Listen up, I got a story to tell. I'm 26. But plenty of them years was living hell, trying to ball. I remember catching cases. All I ever wanted was my pocket full of Benjamin faces. Time passes, now I'm back on my feet. Ain't no more struggling, cashing pennies so my family can eat. I gotta get it, stayed down until I came up. Niggas burnt off, but see me, I never changed up. 10 toes down, I stay solid as a rock. Hustle hard to get my guap. 365 around the clock. If I learned anything, it's be careful who you put on in this game. Niggas will burn your name to get a piece of fame. So just maintain and hold on. Remember, it can't rain forever, so stay strong. I done dropped my eyes and now I bow my head and thank the man up above for letting me go fed.
There's gotta be more than life. Just slaving every day at a 9 to 5. Taking penitentiary chances just so I can survive. But I gotta ball, I gotta ball, I gotta ball. There's gotta be more than life. Just slaving every day at a 9 to 5. Taking penitentiary chances just so I can survive. But I gotta ball, I gotta ball, I gotta ball.
Yeah. We back up in this bitch, man.
Hey.
Now that was the one I definitely had the Big Mo feel on that, man.
Yeah.
Now, we all go through our happiness times, and most oftenly our Facebook, our Instagram show the happy times. They don't necessarily show the struggles we went through to get to that happy moment. And earlier when we were talking, you did bring up the fact that you didn't think you were going to get through some shit.
Yeah.
You didn't have that motivation to make music. What had happened to cause it, and what happened to snap you out of it?
Shit, I mean, just some shit happened, you know what I'm saying? Some shit went down, I got evicted, lost my car, like, literally lost everything.
Yeah, I've been there.
Jumping from couch to couch. At this time, I had kids, I had a woman, like, we were trying to find places to fit in. You know, living on someone's couch, you don't never feel comfortable. You know, because they got their certain way of living. So, really, like, seeing the pain in my kids and my woman's eyes, that shit really brought me back to life. Because even when I was trying to get on track, I was still fucking up. But, one day I was, like, looking at my kid, and I was like, damn, like, nigga, I gotta get my shit together, bro. I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? My girl, she really played a big part in that shit, too. I ain't even say good cap. She, I seen her doing her thing. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That kind of motivates me for real now. And so I got my shit together and bounced back like I never left. Now I got way more than what I had.
Yeah.
But really went through a fucked up situation for sure. But yeah, we here now.
Because I mean, I hear No Love, man. You even spend a moment and talk about how your father left you, right?
Yeah.
And that he left you, never looked back. And you know, does that have an effect? Because you're a man of 5 kids. You know what I mean? You're father of 5 kids. And when you look at your kids, when you see it in their eyes, could you ever picture what happened to you happening to them?
I can never picture that. And me and my dad, when I made this song, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't on good terms. I ain't gonna lie. But now we're on good terms.
Right, that's good.
One thing I do, you know, I love him to death. He's a good person, but he also showed me, like, how it feels to not have a dad in your life. So that's one feeling I would never want my kids to have, especially my daughters. Like, man, I love my daughters. Man, them are my babies.
Yeah.
My daughter, I can't even describe how much I love my daughters. Just know I would kill for my daughters. If you touch my daughter, hurt my daughter. But I love my sons too. But yeah, it's just I would never want my kids to go through that feeling.
I feel that, man. Real talk.
Yeah.
Now, in these times, in these days, you know, we all have our own definition of different items, of different things.
Yeah.
Now, what's your definition of success in your eyes, in your mind? What's success as far as this music career or as far as providing for yourself and your family?
All right. So success on what type of situation is music?
Music. Like
Okay.
when does it become successful? Is it $100 million or is it $100,000 a year for music or $36,000?
Quit waking up for somebody else, and I can pay my rent and my house mortgage and all that shit off of my music streams, then I'm successful. Until then, hey, I'm just out here trying to get it. For sure.
Yeah. Does it have a price on it?
Yeah, features and all that.
No. I mean,
that
success. Like, is it $36,000 a year?
ain't no
48?
price. You know what I'm saying? Just, I mean, if I can pay all my shit, I mean, I live an expensive life. So if I can pay all my shit, especially with 5 kids, like shit's
Oh
expensive.
yeah.
So you know, 40,000 ain't shit. 40,000 a year, that ain't nothing. If I had to give a number, if I'm making 100,000 a year, like, I'm cool with that because I come from nothing. Like, I came from fucking, you know, the WIC system and all that shit. But my mama always made sure that I had everything I needed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't always have the best life, always have, you know, handouts and shit. But my mama always made sure she provided for me for sure.
Yeah.
And that put a lot into my hustle and the way I do shit as well as watching my mama growing up. So yeah, like about 100,000 a year, I feel like, you know, I'm succeeding. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be successful, but I'm succeeding.
Yeah.
You know?
And so with that 9-to-5 job, do you still have to hold down your 9-to-5?
Nah, you ain't gotta hold down no job. I just literally sit at home, spend life with my family because I'm making 100,000 off of streams, you know what I'm saying, download.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like I'll be succeeding.
That's what I'm working towards, man. Getting rid of my 9-to-5 and having this being successful.
Hey,
man.
that's everybody's ultimate dream, man.
Yeah.
Keep pushing.
It's a good look too. It's a good look.
Definitely.
So family time's everything that I cherish right
You want
now.
a beer, bro?
Shit, you know what? I'll drink a beer. Try to slow me down on the shots. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
I feel them shots creeping up. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna start saying some shit I ain't trying to say, but yeah.
That's what it's all about, man.
Hell no, I'm sorry, feelings. But yeah, I feel like 100,000. I mean, that 100,000 ain't shit though. I ain't saying I'm a sign for 100,000.
No.
I'm just saying I feel like I'll be succeeding if I get 100,000 a year off stream and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But a motherfucker like me, I'ma still work my 9 to 5 because shit, like I said, I like to. I live expensive. I like to have
Yeah.
shit.
Hey, that's the way to live, man. As long as you make sure you provide for yourself for it. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, being a man that's sometimes controversial,
Yeah.
that's a cash bandit.
Yeah.
We got beefs, we got issues. What we got? We got problems. We got to step to somebody.
Nah, ain't no problems.
Yeah.
If you hear somebody say they got a problem with Mingo or Cash Bandit, slap them and then call me because we ain't got no problem with nobody, and that's just a motherfucker just straight sideline hating. So check that shit off top because we ain't got beef or problem with no one. We just out here trying to get it like everyone else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but love coming from us, but for motherfucker coming stupid, yeah, you know.
You know, I hear your music, and you're talking about a lot of balling, and then sometimes life struggles. But I don't hear a lot of shooting in your music, which is good. I like that. It's a change. Like you said earlier, it's a realistic look at life, and sometimes it ain't about guns. It's about the struggles you go through, the family and ties and everything.
I try to just speak on what I go through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I was here, and I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So I done balled before. I done had fucking 10 bands, 18 bands in my pocket. I done had fucking 18 cents in my pocket. So I done balled, I done struggled. The shooting shit, I mean, I ain't gonna mention all that shit, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know.
Sometimes shit happens.
Sometimes shit happens.
I like that you don't seem to glorify it in your music.
Yeah,
is what I was getting at. Like I find that your music, it's interesting, it's entertaining, and I can jam to it, and it doesn't always have to talk about guns. Because I ain't a gun person, but I am a balling person. I am a cash person. You know what I mean?
And my thing is, like, everybody comes out, it's you know, shooting this, shooting that, robbing this, fucking that. Everybody's on the same, and that's why I get a lot of hate in the city. That's another thing I want to talk about. I was getting a whole lot of love in the city for sure, and I ain't gonna mention names because I'm not gonna do internet beef. I'll pull up and slap the shit out of you. So I was getting a whole lot of love in the city in 2016 when I started. I won a couple awards. I got put on thisis50.com because I won a rap battle.
Okay.
I done headline. I got picked from some random people in Amarillo to headline the show out there. I done opened up for some big acts. You know, I was getting a lot of love and shit, but I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know if I did anything wrong, to be honest, but certain people started acting a certain way towards me. And this some shit I didn't expect because this rap game was something new to me. Growing up, I wasn't a rapper. I mean, I try to freestyle and shit, I try to fuck with some shit,
That's me all day, trying to freestyle.
I wasn't like a, nigga, I'm gonna grow and be a rapper type nigga.
Yeah.
But, my cousin took me to the studio one day and then we jumped into, he wanted me on a track and I was like, damn, I like that shit, like, hell yeah. And so that's what got me doing it, but people were showing a lot of love at first. And then out of nowhere, everything just turned sour. Like, like I said, I ain't gonna say no names, but motherfuckers will understand. Like, I try to get a show. The owner of Pink for me, like, I did threw a show at 512. Packed that bitch out from the top floor to the bottom. I mean, packed the whole out.
Yeah.
Pink Flamingo reached out. Boom, yeah, let's get it in. Well, I guess he talked to a certain artist, and that motherfucker didn't like me, so he blackballed me from that show. So
He blackballed
that
me.
threw, yeah. So that threw me. He was like, nah, you know, I talked to so and so. We ain't gonna be able to do it after all because whoop-de-whoop. And I'm like, what the fuck? All right, cool. So that opened my eyes. Like, a lot of these motherfuckers really ain't. They out here, oh yeah, we're for the city, we're for this, but they really ain't.
They want to talk down on you so that way they can progress before you. It's fucking ridiculous.
And the thing is, like, motherfucker, I rap, but the last thing I'm trying to do is blow up in the rap game. Like, yeah, you know, I mean, I ain't tripping, I get my music heard, yeah, but I'm trying to make money off, like, throwing shows and starting this shit to start a separate business, you know what I'm saying? So I can make money off that.
The smart
and that's
way.
what Cash Bandit's about. It's not a rap group, it's a business.
Yeah.
Cash Bandit. Hey, make sure you go to the new motherfucking website, cashbandit.biz. It's going to have everything you need to know about Cash Bandit, from the artists to the food trucks, to anything you need info on. We do catering as well, photography, whatever you need, fuck with us. But yeah, so we're all trying to branch off. The whole team is trying to, oh shit, my fault, branch off and yeah, we fuck with music. We love music. Everybody loves music. You know what I'm saying? You get sad, you put on a sad song, you hype in the club, you want to hear a hype club song. You know, everybody loves music. But we're trying to branch off into other shit as well.
Ultimate goal is setting yourself up monetarily to have a generational wealth.
Exactly.
You know, you don't want wealth for you want wealth for your kids and your kids'
Because
kids.
when I die, I don't want to leave my kids some fucking songs, because them hoes going to play out eventually. They might not even like them hoes for the jump.
Yeah.
I want to be able to die and know, damn, I left this, I left that. I left income for all 5 of my motherfucking
They all went to college, or at
You know
least
what
they
I'm
had a choice to, yeah. Shit, man, I feel that, man.
That's really the ultimate goal. I really do this shit. I'm really a family man, but don't get it twisted. I still get out there with any motherfucker.
Slap
You know
the
what
shit
I'm
out your ass.
Real shit. But I'm really a family man, so it's all about the long run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of motherfuckers feel. They think about where it's gonna be at right now. You know, they're so in a rush, but slow and steady wins the race.
Longevity, man. Don't plan for the here and now. Shit. I feel that, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna go cheers to that, and let's get into this last song. And then when we come back, man, we got a record signing. We also got some quick questions. Y'all know what it is. Beautiful Drunk Show, Season 5.
Hey.
Bad bitches in the house tonight. Put your hands in the air and say, all my players in the house tonight. Put your hands in the air and say, bad bitches in the house tonight. Put your hands in the air and say, all my players in the house tonight. Put your hands in the air and say, put your hands in the air, yeah. If you vibing with a full-time player, it's been a long day and I'm just trying to unwind. So pull me up a cup so I can ease my mind. Looking good and feeling better when I pull up on the leather. Got the sunroof open to enjoy the sunny weather. Not a cloud in sight, so when the diamonds reflect, my neck shine bright. Feeling like I'm living in the limelight. It's a down south thing, that's how we do every day. Ballin' parlay all night and day, cause there ain't no other way. What the players on the south, they be grooving. Can't forget the north is where I'm from and we ain't losing. I know the east in the building, throw your hood in the sky. Body rock to the beat is going down tonight. Fill your cup to the rim and have a toast with me. We ain't tripping tonight, that's how it's supposed to be. Bad bitches in the house tonight. Put your hands in the air and say, all my players in the house tonight. Put your hands in the air and say, bad bitches in the house tonight. Put your hands in the air and say, all my players in the house tonight. Put your hands in the air and say,
How's it going down? Why ain't we got the whole track?
Because it's unreleased. That's gonna be my first single released under the Cash Bandit label.
At what date?
Shit, what day you think, boss, man? Throw a date out there. We'll get that bitch out there.
January 1st.
We're gonna try for that, but right now what we're doing is we're trying to lock them in a good feature of a notable artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, let's work on that.
Yeah, so we got some motherfuckers in mind for sure. Boss man working on that shit, but yeah, it's gonna be out soon, and that bitch gonna jump on the hit.
I love it, man. You know, I always say something, man. If I ain't the plug, then I know the plug.
Oh yeah.
So if y'all need some help, let me know. I'll extend my hand out there and see what I can pull for y'all. You know.
Definitely.
Couple people I may or may not know. You know what I'm saying? I can't name any names. I don't want to do it on camera.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But on camera, I'll let you know. So shit, man. This is the wild, the crazy shit. This is give me your drunk stories or give me some kind of crazy story you want to talk about. What you want to talk about right now, man?
Fuck. Nah, my shit ain't meant for camera. But especially with my girl eyeballing me right now. Nah, just play. Nah, I ain't got no drunk stories.
No drunk stories? No drunk stories?
I got drunk stories, but I ain't trying to mention that because motherfuckers will go and try to, you know what I'm saying, use that shit against me. But I will say this though. I got a lot of love for the city, bro.
Yeah.
And I've been feeding the city for years, you know what I'm saying? The streets, like food, you know what I'm saying, clothing this shit. Like, you know, I've helped the streets for years. Since 2016 when I started this shit, every year, bro, I feed the city, clothe the city, do a lot of shit for the cities. So one thing I would never understand is why certain people will go and try to shit on my name and say certain things because those things ain't true. And I'm the type of motherfucker, I'll tell you the truth. If I did it, I did it.
And I'm the type of motherfucker to ask questions because I don't take nobody's word.
Yeah.
I always want both sides of the story.
And I'm going to tell it, and I'll tell it in front of whoever, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But a lot of shit, like, you know, that's, you know, that whole gun thing, that's not the first time I heard some whole ass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I heard a whole nother situation like that, bro, but it didn't go down nothing like that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody wild, I ain't nobody crazy. Like I said, I got 5 kids. You think I want to be going to jail for pulling a gun out on some random ass spot? No, bro. I don't roll like that. We don't roll like that, nigga. We're a business.
I like that.
So I would just never understand why people feel the need to hate. And the crazy thing is it be your own color, you know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. Like, nigga, we can all eat in this game. There's enough money to go around.
There is. More than
For
enough.
everyone. More than enough. So, you know, that's how... Well, one thing that does show me is we a threat. Because now your ass out here trying to...
Shut your shit down.
Yeah, trying to shut it down. But one thing about us, like, you know what I'm saying, one of these shows went to, they said they gonna ban us. Ain't nobody gonna ban us, bro. My name's good out here. The team's name is good out here, bro. We get too much love. Ain't nobody getting
Your name, your team names is good with me, man. When I started
yeah.
talking with you, I got good vibes. And when I heard a story, I had to ask you questions to clarify. But in no time do I ever take one person's word for what's happening.
No, most
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
Like I said, I mean, I know they're gonna watch this, so you know, if you want to set it up with me and him, we can clarify this shit right then and there. Cause I ain't got nothing to hide from nobody. One thing about me, I'm a real upfront person about certain situations. There's certain situations I won't go into.
Yeah.
But shit like that, when you lying on me, yeah, we're gonna clear that shit up for sure. Because now you fucking with the business. You fucking with the business, then you fucking with the way I'm trying to feed my family. You fucking with my family, then Yeah, you pissing me off.
And that's how you know you're a threat. Because, you know, I found out I was a threat when somebody hacked my YouTube and deleted all my YouTube account.
I seen that. That's fucked up. I was telling him about that. That's fucking crazy.
Dude, I was getting fucking booming views finally from YouTube. I got a good following, and bam, somebody deleted my whole account.
That's some whole ass shit.
And I was like, I knew it's somebody because it's like slowly deleted each fucking
you don't know who
thing.
it was?
And then they canceled it. I don't want to name names either, dog. I don't want to name names either. I got a good idea, but, you know, without the ideal proof, which is hard to find proof on that shit. But, you know,
shots.
oh, shit, you know, I wasn't pouring you up.
I know, I just don't want to look weak on camera.
Oh, shit.
I ain't not seeing
You strong, dog. You like a 5'3" dwarf over here, dog. You good.
Nigga, a Viking, not a dwarf. Don't get twisted.
That's what I meant to say. You know what they call him, Gimli or Gimbly, you know what I'm talking about?
No, they call the nigga the Flow Fiend.
The Flow Fiend. Why is the Flow Fiend, though?
Alright. So, like I said, when I was young, I had a cousin. He got into rapping. Like, I always was with the music shit. Like, I wanted to learn to play the guitar. I wanted to learn to play the accordion. I wanted to learn to play
accordion. I've never heard that one before, but I hear
I wanted to learn to play all that shit. Like, I love the sound of music.
Mm-hmm.
And I even joined band. And here's the secret about Mingo Flow Fiend. I know how to play the trumpet.
Hey, there you go.
I know how to play the trumpet. I ain't did it in a long time, but I know how to play the trumpet.
Dropped it first.
Nigga, I was first chair for the whole motherfucking, what grade? 6th grade year. In
Motherfucking A student, 6th grade?
Hey, nigga.
What happened in high school?
Hey, high school, shit changes, you know what I'm saying? You start finding out who you really are. But anyways.
Chasing the hoes, I got you.
Hey, I didn't chase hoes. Hoes always chasing me, that's for sure. Yeah, I always liked music. And my cousin, you know, he started rapping about 9th grade. We started really, because growing up, me and my cousin, like, he was a cousin that when we would see each other, we'd have to fight for the family. You know, like, hey, get that nigga, he talking shit, we'd fight. Eventually, we linked up. He was rapping. I was like, man, fucking, I'm finna start rapping. So I started fucking around, you know what I'm saying? And I was cold, like, motherfuckers like, damn, bro, you good, but I wasn't gonna take it serious. Because I'm like, nigga, this is just for fun. You know what I'm saying? My other shit was just for fun, but, I was going by the name of Young D.
Young D.
Yeah, because my middle name starts with a D. My middle name is Domingo, if you ain't know.
Yeah.
That's where the name Mingo came from. But anyway, I was
shit, I did not know that.
Yeah. So
Mingo.
It's a beautiful drunk show, fun fact.
Yeah,
And
I
so,
love these fucking fun facts. I'll keep that shit memorized.
And so, I went by Young D. And, you know, around, I was like, man, he's like, man, nigga, you a Flow Fiend. I said, man, I like that. Hold up, Flow Fiend. So I was calling myself the Flow Fiend.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying, gradually just went to Mingo the Flow Fiend. And that was back when we was like 9th, 10th grade. And then I could rap, like I said, it wasn't nothing serious like, oh nigga, I'm finna be the next 50 Cent or I'm finna be the next Lil Wayne. It was just that shit we fuck around with. But then when I met, you know, I saw, you know, I grew up with KG, Fat Baby G. And he had did a song called Switching Lanes. That's the first song I ever put out. And ever like really put out.
Yeah.
And I hopped in the hole. It was out like for shits and giggles. It wasn't nothing like serious. I was like, hey nigga, I got this track, you know what I'm saying? Come to the studio, let's get on the house at bed. At first I was like, nah nigga, like bitch, I don't rap, man, like you tripping, bro.
Yeah.
Now, at that time I was just a maintenance man, like nigga, I wasn't trying to do no shit like that. But whatever, I shot out to the studio, laid a verse. I'll never forget that bitch ass nigga, bro. I came out the hole, I felt embarrassed. He was like, nigga, why you look like you gotta take a shit? I was like, bitch. I said, nigga, I don't rap, bitch. I told you that.
Yeah.
But he's like, nah, for real, it's good. So I was like, nah, bitch. Like, that kind of motivated me. Like, nah, nigga, I'm finna come back.
Yeah.
So I set up my own session, went back, dropped the verse, and that bitch was pretty.
Fire.
It was decent.
Yeah, it was
I ain't gonna say fire, it was decent.
Because you just breaking it
And
in.
nigga was like, damn, bro, that hoe's loud. I said, man, you know what? And I like the feeling of getting in there and meet. That's why I met Corey Price. I met him. He was like, man, bro, you know, you got a little something. And I was like, best shit. So I looked for a beat. Like the next day, I was at work looking for a beat. Got a beat. Shout out to the studio again. And that's when I started consistently dropping music. And that really.
So all the beats that you use now, are they owned by you?
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
Hey, and well, you know, want to know another fun fact?
Yeah.
A lot of these motherfuckers in Austin, I ain't gonna say no names.
Say them.
But I own their songs, and you know what I'm saying? I own their motherfucking songs. I ain't gonna say no names, but...
If only they were good enough for you to make money off of them, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching. They done put them on Spotify and everything.
Oh, are they good, though? Are the rappers good, or you like,
They decent, but just know if that shit blow up, baby, I got the paperwork.
Hey, there you go.
So yeah, I ain't no whole nigga like that, but just know a lot of these motherfuckers.
Don't fuck him over though,
I
because
put
he
a lot of
got
motherfuckers
the rights. Yeah.
And I got the rights at my house. All my shit's on my iMac. Hey, shit. Paperwork, yeah, that's all you need to pay. It's paperwork, baby. That's all that matters.
Hell yeah. So let's go ahead and have a quick word from our sponsors, and then we'll come back and have the record signing. Let's get it, guys. That was a word from our sponsors this season, man. I want to go ahead and salute out y'all. You know, thank you for sponsoring this season. You're the reason why it happens. And back to our artist Mingo, man.
Yeah. Hey, big shout out to the team. Big shout out to everybody who supports me. Big shout out to my family, my mama, my sister, my girl. Big shout out to Fat Baby G for getting me started with this shit. Big shout out to J2 Trill for getting me back started into this shit. Big shout out to Cash Bandit. Everybody that fucks with me, it's way too many names to mention. Big shout out to motherfucking
Smiles the Influence for Beautiful
Smiles
Drunk
the
Show.
Influence on the Beautiful Drunk Show for having me out here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a long bit to say. That's what I had to
Yeah,
say.
and my word is a little slurring because this nigga got me drunk, but yeah, make sure you follow Cash Bandit.biz and fuck with us, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be out there. But shout out to everybody that supports me, shout out to everybody that fucks with the movement. And just shout out to anybody watching, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. If you got a dream you chasing, chase that shit. Don't let nobody tell you ain't gonna do it. Do that shit.
Yeah. Now I want to ask you this, man, because you know, I see so many people in high school. The ones that were good in high school didn't necessarily become anything when they blew up, and I sometimes struggle with high school. And I'm doing fucking pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing better than some of my people that were better than me in high school. You know what I mean? Like as far as grades. Do grades, do you think, matter when you're coming out of school, or is it your fucking dedication to work in progress? Because slackers are always slackers.
So I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna say
Say.
something else. All right. So in high school, I was a motherfucker with the 60s and the 40s and the 30s. I was that motherfucker. I was in ISS all the time, ALC. I had to go to a whole nother alternative school and out of the district. But one thing about me, I'm really smart, but school was just never my motherfucking thing. But I'm really sophisticated. I really have a lot of knowledge. I'm, you know, really good at a lot of shit. School was just never my thing. I didn't like to sit there. I didn't like to be like a slave to this certain thing. And that was just me. You know, everybody got the preference. If you graduated, shout out to you if you graduated. But personally, me, I just never liked school. But I really am smart as fuck, and I can get out there with motherfuckers that didn't graduate and everything, and we can go toe to toe with social studies, science, whatever you want to do. I got the knowledge. I just never gave a fuck about school.
You know, the school kind of brainwashes you to get that 9 to 5, to just work this 9 to 5, get this career.
Yeah, like you gonna graduate, you gonna go to college, you gonna do this. Nah, I wasn't trying to do that.
Then wear a suit and tie and get them fucking 9 to 5.
I knew what I wanted. Like, and one thing I always wanted was to make sure that my family was straight, because I watched my mom do a lot of shit that I used to hate. I mean, nothing like, you know, stripping, no bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I was wanting to make sure that I was able to provide for anything I ever brought in this world.
Yeah. You know, our parents do one thing best for us. And they show us, and I don't mean anything negative, but our parents show us what we don't want to be. Because, you know, we grow up and we're like, man, I don't like my parent did that. I don't like this. And so you strive to not do that for your kid.
Yeah,
you know
it was crazy, though, is my mama was like that. But now her and my stepdad, man, they don't treat my kids like they treated me. Yeah. I used to get my ass beat, nigga.
That's grandparent syndrome.
I could be like, hood, man, I get my ass pieced up. My kids are like, hood, like, oh, what's wrong? Is your shoes too tight? Are your pants too tight? Are you okay? What do you need? Like, man, what the fuck? I don't know. Hey, but shout out to the grandparents, shout out to the mamas and daddies doing their thing, shout out to the single mothers, single fathers. Shout out to everybody out there handling their business. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Shout out to the Beautiful Drunk Show. Cash Bandit, we in this.
Got your record here to sign, man. While you sign it, I'm gonna ask some quick questions.
Ask some questions.
Here we go. You ready now? Let me ask you this: is it SPM or 0?
0 all day.
All right. Is there anybody you like over 0?
Mingo the Flow Fiend.
You got this whole record. You sure you just want to leave it at that?
Shit.
Do like a bat symbol or something. Hell yeah, man. So, what are the 5 things you need to survive? If let's say shit hits the fan, zombie apocalypse, you know what I mean? World War III, what are the 5 things you need to survive in this life?
A gun, it can be any kind, preferably a rifle, rope, a knife, a lighter or matches, and water.
I like it, man. Hey, look, I'm about to get my sign off, but this is your chance to give your sign off. You know what a sign off is, right?
I don't, but explain
It's
it.
like a two-sentence quote or something that says what you're all about, summed up in one final thing.
All right, here, take a shot.
Yeah.
Before we get into this.
We got to do it. After you do your sign off, I'll do a shot for
All
it.
right, we're gonna do one before and after then.
Shit, well, that's what we got to do.
You met your match tonight, nigga.
Yeah, I've only met my match once, but I got you.
All right,
What we got?
this Mingo Flow Fiend, we're signing off. Hey, it's Cash Bandit, bitch. I don't know. That's all I know. It's Cash Bandit, bitch.
Shit, I got you. We got one more guest. This is how my sign off usually goes. I'm Smiles the Influence. This is Beautiful Drunk Show. May your smiles change the world, but never let the world change your smiles.
Hey.
We got our next guest coming up, motherfuckers. Boom, 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 boom. Boom! My second guest of the night, Clarence Williams, a.k.a. Jinx.
What's up, baby?
Shit, I'm going to pour him up. We got mine right here. I think you got a fresh glass right there, Doug.
Right?
Now, this is a really nice whiskey. Like, y'all can catch this at your local place for about $35, $36. Cheers to you, man. All right, now let's get into this. Now, the reason I have you as my guest here is for a couple reasons. Whoa, 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 what's that? You feeling it? You liking it?
Alright.
All right, so the reason I brought you as my guest is mainly for the reason that we don't have enough people speaking up for our people in a progressive way. And you're a man that started a movement to set his brother Pickle free for being wrongfully accused, right? You're an activist.
Yeah, he was wrongfully accused after they found out he didn't die.
After you done what?
He didn't die. They shot my brother over 12 times. 4 different officers shot my brother. From 4 different backgrounds and 4 nationalities, actually. And they shot my brother at close range with a shotgun, a rifle, and a Glock.
Wow.
And the first initial cop walked right up to my brother and shot him right in his face, shot him right in the eye. And so once he came out the coma, they arrested him and lied and said that he actually shot at the police first, and he was under arrest for aggravated assault on 4 officers.
Hell yeah. Damn, man. If you don't mind, I'm going to ask you just to speak a little bit louder for me if you don't mind.
Okay, okay.
So, man, your brother got shot in the face when the first officer approached him,
Yeah, yeah,
and then shot 12 times or 11 times after that, and the remaining time?
yeah, yeah. Close range.
Close range. And he survived.
And he survived.
To wake up out of the coma and go to jail.
To go to jail. He woke
What
up.
the fuck?
He woke up out the coma with some handcuffs strapped to the bed. We wasn't allowed to see my brother from that point on. My lawyer couldn't see my brother. My mother couldn't see my brother. I couldn't see my brother. The kids couldn't see my brother. And less than 36 hours after being shot close range with a shotgun, a rifle, and a Glock, still having open wounds, he was then moved and transported to the Dale Valley Detention Center jail, county jail, and placed in the psych ward of the county jail with the padded rooms and walls and no bed. So he was forced to stand up for days and heal on his feet.
And not only that, it's a very fucking unsanitary place in that.
Goddamn right. You mean you taking somebody who been shot with bullets who may come in, you know, a half of a nail, but when they come out, they as big as a dollar. And
Yeah.
so those wounds are eternal wounds. You can't heal like that unless you getting enough rest, and you gotta allow that process, and it takes years. But not only that, you take somebody right off the doctor's bed, right after stitching them up, and you put them in a cell with open wounds. You know, they wasn't even clear how many times my brother was shot. My brother was they told us my brother got shot 7 times. And come to find out, my brother he's still spitting out lead and bullets out of his body to this day, 2 years later.
And it's tracked.
It's coming out of his body. It comes out his pores. It comes out his nose sometimes. Because like I said, they shot my brother in the face. They shot him in the eye and the nose. And
Is he blind?
No, he's not blind. But his eye, it's still damaged. But when you see him, he has like a lazy eye. but that's about it. But those wounds we see on the outside
You don't see anything. The mental, the shit, the fucking
yeah, we don't see the inside of what's going on with Lawrence Parrish. And to know and to deal with this person on a day-to-day basis, you know, I have to deal with things like my brother feel left out because he didn't die. He's not receiving the support. So nobody's really yelling, oh, justice for Lawrence Parrish, because Lawrence Parrish is alive. Sandra Bland isn't alive. Mike Ramos isn't alive. Landon Nobles isn't alive. And so a lot of times my brother sits in the house crying to himself, feeling abandoned, and nobody wants to support him.
Because a lot of times it seems like you got to be dead in order to get support for your cause.
And so for that reason, that's why I'm here, because we shouldn't wait till something happen to do something, and we shouldn't be discriminate on how something happens to say whether it's classified as getting enough attention or not. No, right. We need some set in stone things that's gonna happen when you break it. Just like I go to jail if I get caught speeding. Your ass need to go to jail too if you get caught speeding. It shouldn't be, oh, you district attorney, I'm gonna just call your husband and tell him you gonna drive, we're gonna follow you home, you too drunk, judge, or you too drunk. No, fuck all that.
Yeah.
We need some stern, true and real transparency and accountability done, not just in Austin, everywhere around the world.
I feel it, man. You know, normally I do a period where I'm like, hey, what influenced you? But I know exactly what influenced you. It was your brother's wrongful conviction, the issue. Yeah, the issue that your brother went through, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's what inspired you to get active. Before that, were you always your brother's keeper? Is he your little brother or your big brother?
He's my little brother, and I've always been my
brother's keeper. I'm the same way. I got a little brother, and I protect him always. And, you know, my little brother isn't always the one who does the dirt. Sometimes I'm the one who does the dirt.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to get straight.
Yeah.
From my understanding, your little brother's the same way, right? Like, he was trying to be good guy, and you were the one who, because I read a little bit about your book.
Yeah.
You know, we bought your book, so.
I appreciate
I did my research. No, don't appreciate it. The reason I bought it is it's a good fucking book. You got a story to tell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I'm thankful that you got something for me to absorb into my mind, man. So I'm thankful to you. You know, and you talk some real shit that you were the one that often did dirt. You were the bad guy. You kind of wish that this shit would have happened to you because your brother was a good guy.
Yeah.
And for him to have that shit happen to him, you felt like, man, this is something that it should have happened to me, not my brother. Not my brother. How could that happen?
That's kind of like why I was so stuck. Now, you guys got to understand, I had to be in this mind frame for 2 years. Mm-hmm. That's how long it took for me to get my brother. Charges dropped, and they dropped all charges because they found out he never even had a gun. So
you knew this from day one.
But I knew it from day one. And so, but it ain't what I knew, it's what we can prove. And so, it took me 2 years, and I had to stay in that mind frame. So I didn't have a relationship with my children. I didn't have a relationship with my friends. I didn't have a relationship, or all relationships that I had, business relationships and everything was placed on hold. Now, mind you, I do good business, so the people, they understood, and they supported me. Actually, hip-hop supported me the best way hip-hop could, okay, during this process. And the people that did support me, I appreciate it. But the entire city, a lot of our families and friends, 20-plus years friends, they all thought my brother was guilty. They all said he did it. You know, why would the police lie? That's the kind of like.
Why would the police lie?
I know. Now we thinking this, right?
Yeah,
we talking about 2 years ago when Sandra Bland was a fresh situation and they were calling her a crackhead. So if you go back and look at the Sandra Bland story, the police reported that she was a crackhead, man. So you gotta understand that when we talking about what we doing right now, this is the opportunity that we can change the dynamics of entertainment, of how we receive our news, how we receive our information.
Do we tune into ABC, NBC, Fox 7?
Now we are prone to being made and groomed to think that we need to trust something that we know. ABC, Fox, they are old brands, been here forever. Trust them. Don't trust you. You just started. But I believe that if we remove our trust from the system and start giving it to people like you and supporting people like you, our people who don't mind digging or going out the extra to get the truth, then we'll be able to start accepting some of the things that we see from the news. Until then, I really don't believe.
Now, let me ask you this: how do we define our people? Because there's something that I haven't done before. Defining our people. Now, are we speaking specifically on black and brown? Because not all black and brown people are for black and brown people. Or are we also including that anybody who's struggling, anybody who's going through a struggle and in an urban environment? I mean, because are these the things that change our lives? Do we trust a white person if he's from the same urban environment? Or do you know what I mean? How does that factor in? And when I say trust white people, I don't mean like all white people.
Of course.
I'm meaning the national agencies, the NBC, the Fox 7, the brands that are run by the Koch brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of situation where it's racist content spit out to us that we're fed. You know, like, how do we discern who do we take knowledge from and news from, and who do we don't?
Well, that word right there is a word and an answer in itself. Having the power to discern, decipher, know what's real from fake. The only way at this point that we can recognize that our people are if they are like-minded. Like-minded people hang with like-minded people. So therefore it doesn't matter what color you are because you're like-minded. So you look past the color because you know that y'all share a lot in common and think the same. And so with that process, it is the only way to remove the real racism that was given to black, white, and brown. It's too many times we get up and think black people can't be racist. Mexican people can't be racist. Hispanics can't be racist. All whites are not racist. They not. But guess what? There are some racist black people. There are some racist Hispanics. There are some racist white people. And we have to get that out there.
Yeah.
Because it's the truth. Hate don't got a color. Hate is hate.
Yeah.
And so for that reason alone, just like you said, the word decipherment is what we have to use to know who our people are.
Yeah. Knowledge is power, and not all power is knowledgeable. That means, well, when I say that, it means you can learn anything, but not everything you learn is beneficial to you. All right?
Yeah, right.
To clarify for people, man, with that being said, we're going to get into his political shit in just a sec. But right now, let's go into one of your music videos. What's it called, man? What's the music video you sent me?
I think I sent you the one I got with my boy Nino Brown. Shout out Miami-Dade County. The whole Florida. Where y'all at, man? Welcome to Texas, man. This is a collab I did with my boy Nino. Shout out Nino. Much love, much support, man, from your boy Jinx D. KKMG for life, baby.
Boom, 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 boom.
See, I'm from Dade County,
Kevin K on the track.
but I'm out here in Austin, and I'm riding with the killer clip.
Money coming, money go, yeah. People coming, people go. If you sneaking on the low, yeah. I can't rock with you no more. Money coming, money go, yeah. People coming, people go. I swear I need something more, yeah. So I can't rock with you no more.
If I want it, I'ma get it. If it's on me, then I own it. Got the club going up on a Tuesday like McConaughey. Got your chain out the middle of the mile. That shit phony. I'm attracted to the money like a magnet. Keep it on me. If I pull it, I'ma shoot it by myself. Like I'm Kobe, like that pussy ballin' Harry in the center like Ginobili. Might have seen me in the streets, T.I. voice, but you don't know me. Got that yayo like I'm Chi-Chi. Got that AK like I'm Tony. Leave, I'm holy like my father. Miami is the Carter. Walk up in King of Diamonds, make it rain like Travis Porter. Keep the 50s and the 100s, give the 20s to my daughter. I'm from Florida, we get hot. Drink that rose like it's water.
Money coming, money go, yeah. People coming, people go. If you sneaking on the low, yeah. I can't rock with you no more. Money coming, money go, yeah. People coming, people go. I swear I need something more, yeah. So I can't rock with you no more.
I can't rock with you no more. I can't pop with you no more. Found that dude you with a hoe, and you hoeing on the low. And then hit you at the door. know. When they hit you with the ball, they ain't respecting no more. Niggas kill a click for
With
show.
everything you said, nigga. Y'all put prices on our head, nigga. Said you gon' rob us for the bread, nigga. Down by law. Seen everything you saw. Swear to God if you come through, bitch, I'ma break you off.
Yeah, your closest friend, they'll do ya. That's why I gotta keep my Ruger. And I hit you with my shooter. Act like I ain't never knew ya.
Money coming, money go, yeah. People coming, people go. If you sneaking on the low, yeah. I can't rock with you no more. Money coming, money go, yeah. People coming, people go. I swear I need something more, yeah. So I can't rock with you no more.
Smiles the Influence, and we back with my homeboy Jinx. Man, let's talk about that song a little bit. What we got as far as how'd that song come about?
My management at the time, shout out Ish Music. I love you, legendary manager. Ish was from New Jersey. He already had ties with Nino. At the time, I was one of the kingpins in Austin. And I told him, man, you know, I just brought Mo 3 down. Rest in peace, Mo 3, man.
Rest in peace, man. That's sad.
I had just brought Mo 3 down. He was getting hot. I had a good friend put me on his music and was telling me, hey, man, let's go and get him down here while we can. So I was the first person to bring Mo 3 to Austin to perform live. And I said, okay, I want to do that. I want to bring Mo down here. So we got Mo. And then I was like, well, I didn't get to do the song with Mo because I was on the leg monitor for some shit with the family. I had some issues going on with my daughter's mother at the time. And so I wasn't able to leave the house. And so I couldn't do music with Mo. And so I was like, well, fuck it. Let's get Nino, tell Nino to come to my house.
Yeah.
I got a whole studio, I got everything set up. I'm going to shoot everything, man, off the rip. Tell him to come to my house. So Nino was like, yeah, I come to the house. I want to go to all the gangsters anyway. So Nino came through. He did his live. If you're familiar with Nino Brown, again, shout out Nino Brown. Check out Nino Brown. He always speaking some real shit. I ain't gonna lie. Now, he did an interview with me at my headquarters. And Nino Brown interview with me went 200,000 views instantly. Ooh. And so that was good. It was a good cross promotion. It was good to meet him also. And then the song just basically came about. Nino went right in. A lot of people know Nino Brown from Speaking the real shit, but they don't know that Nino Brown is a talented artist, period. And any situation he had going on with DJ Khaled or anybody else, I had nothing to do with. Yeah. When I meet somebody personally and we spend money together, or I spend money with you, that's the only relationship I know of.
Yeah.
After that, hey, it's on you if you go out there and be a dick puller. It's on you if you go out there and be a rat and tell on everybody in your goddamn city. It's on you if you sit up there and beat your baby mama half death and all these motherfucking cameras watching. It's on you if you riding around.
You just respect the artist. You don't respect the art, not the person.
That's it, man.
No, I know what you meant, though.
That's it, man. You get respect, you get respect. So I don't have no reason to disrespect somebody because my first initial meeting with somebody is always me give them their respect that they deserve. That way, in return, I am hopeful I will get mine. If not, then that's when things can turn left or right.
Yeah, I feel that, man. That's respectable. Yeah. Now, we were talking earlier, you don't judge anybody based upon another's opinion, but you do the research to go ahead and make your own opinion about somebody, right? Now, when you're working with people and then they step outside of what they were doing or they all of a sudden the news is like, hey, this person's acting this way. How do you feel like once you've worked with that person? How do you analyze that, and how do you dissert yourself, you know, as not that person, but you've worked with them? I mean, does that kill your name too?
No, it's kind of like if somebody goes out and make a mistake, like and you did business with them prior to the mistake that they made, you don't have no control over that.
Yeah.
You gotta understand what you control and what you can't control. You have no power or can control another human being's actions. And so if somebody decides to do that, we do regular, simple, old school grandma remedy. Pray for the motherfucker, cut his bitch ass off.
Yeah, hey, I feel that.
That's it. Pray for the motherfucker, cut his bitch ass off. Your ass go out there and set everybody up and y'all go on the fed round. Motherfucker, hey, pray for you, cut your bitch ass off.
Yeah.
You could have been a good friend to me, a good brother, loyal. But your mistake could cost you a lot of life ahead of you. It could even be passed down to your kids. Now nobody want to hang with your kids because the kid's daddy is a motherfucking snitch or a rapist.
Yeah.
Or a motherfucker that don't do nothing but steal.
Yeah.
All he do is break your motherfucking house. You let the nigga spend the night at your house. He come through the motherfucking window later on that evening when you go on out and get brunch.
So you know what I'm leading into.
You goddamn right.
Cancel culture.
Yeah.
Who we canceling? Who the fuck we fucking with still? Because let me ask you this. You seem about the right age. I'm analyzing you about what, 32, 34?
Yeah.
All right, so cancel culture. We mark off R. Kelly.
Man, I seen an interview with the girls that he already got the cases on.
Dog, they had a lot of interviews with the girls.
Yeah, I know, and they say, you know, their mama and them told them to do it. My thing with Kelly is, go get them parents, man. Lock them hoes up too, bro. No, because any right parent in their right mind is not about to take. You gotta understand, we men. So, for instance, our daughters, if you have them, I have 4.
Yeah.
So, do you really think that I'm about to drop my motherfucking daughter off at a grown man's house because I know he got money, and then when the money starts coming, get his ass locked up?
But no, is the parent, all right, like, the parent's clearly wrong, but after the parent drops off the daughter at the grown man's house,
Yeah, man.
is it still not on the grown man to not fucking...
No, it's on the
I mean,
parent.
the grown man should have known though.
This is how I look at it. Do you want to try to squash shit at the end of it or before it starts?
But, all right, so it already
I'm
started.
just asking the question because you the one asking the question, so I got a question for you.
I want to squash it before it starts. As a parent, I would have never done it.
Thank you.
But now after the motherfucker that's a grown man, you got to take it into this consideration. He's a grown man. He knows that these are still underage girls.
Yeah,
now he's basically grooming or programming them to go ahead and be locked up into the house. Are we gonna cancel his music or not?
No, it has nothing to do with his music.
So we can love music by a person, but not like the person, or do we still like R. Kelly?
I feel like we should love music for music. Whitney Houston never wrote any of her music. All the top leading famous, legendary artists that we look up to never wrote none of their shit. Some people just got the voice. You might have the lyrics.
Yeah.
And so what we do, we NWA this bitch.
So are we accepting him as R. Kelly as a person and
no, we don't have to accept any artist as a person. Matter of fact, all artists, leading artists right now today, don't accept none of them some bitches.
Just fuck them. We just worry about their music.
You know what we dealing with? We dealing with a bunch of rich ass poor motherfuckers. And when I say that,
explain that.
We talking about going to the rural era of the South. So, for instance, Kanye started breaking bread with Louis and all these other big name designers, and he quickly found out that these motherfuckers had all fake fabrics. Now you charging me $200, $300, $400 for some shit I'm thinking silk that ain't even silk, motherfucker. And so with that mind frame, Kanye let the world know. He say, man, do you know what these designers doing? They driving all the way, they flying from Europe, London, England, all around the world, and they coming to Alabama, Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth. They going to goddamn Mason Manor projects. They going over here on Montopolis Boulevard. You see them Faro Drive, and they picking the most ratchet woman, seeing what she wearing, taking the style, and put it all over the globe. So
I don't think that's how it works, though.
That's how it works, man. It's crazy. But you be surprised how much much people are influenced by the ratchetness of the black community.
All right, so speaking of that, speaking of the ratchetness in the black community, we actually had a black business owner, right? Or he was an ethnic business owner, and the girls were popping pussy and shaking ass in his restaurant, and then he asked them to sit down. Now, fuck social media. What the media coverage and Fox 7 and all them, what they showed was that this man just ran up and started shouting at him to sit down.
Of course.
Now, what was actually happening there, I don't know if you saw the full video.
Yeah, I seen it.
But he had asked him several times to sit down, and then he got pissed off and said, sit the fuck down. I own a restaurant. This is a professional business. Sit your ass down. And you didn't see it, but like they're popping their ass on fucking the merchandise on his fucking brand new seating and everything for his community, man. Like fucking up all the vinyl or all the shit.
I think the worstest message out of the entire situation was that it was highlighted on the behavior of black women. My mother is black, of course. We all know that by looking at me, probably. Sometimes you just can't look at me and tell that my mother would be black. But that's another story. The point is that the most hurting part about it was that it was black women. And
why'd that make national news? Because that wasn't even
because
a national
it was
news.
black women. The most unprotected human being on the planet. And so, for that reason, what you think people want to see? What we watch?
This is what I think. Now, I think fucking white people love to see the destruction of our solid race.
We all do.
Of our,
We all do.
Fuck
Yeah, we
no,
do.
I don't.
Yeah, we do. You might not do, but I'm talking about entertainment.
Oh,
We're not talking about personal views. We're talking about what's entertainment. Let me get a bunch of black male homosexuals and entertain the world. Let me get a bunch of big blue booty black women and entertain the world. Matter of fact, once they start entertaining the world, every color and nation will fall right into it. And so the woman won't have to have a mind. All she got to have is a behind. So therefore, we ain't got to worry about them ever taking our spot. We thinking for men of power. Men are in this position of power. When they talk about Illuminati, when they talk about the goddamn table, did they ever tell us it was a woman there?
No, actually, Illuminati's an all-men's society.
Okay, did they ever say it was a woman there though?
No, they never did because it's an
All
all-men's society.
the scholars that have been through history never said that information pertained or pointed in evidence showed us it was a woman at the Illuminati's table, man.
Is there? Because as far as I know, there's not. It's an all-men's society. It's an all-men's group or
so
team.
So what
whatever
do that tell you? We know that for a fact, certain cultures and different places, they think and live a different way. We have adapted one of those cultures. And the culture that we adapted, women ain't shit.
Christianity.
Women ain't shit.
Yeah.
But the original culture that I possess and I come from,
Muslim?
women were the first one. No, I'm not a Muslim.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
at the same time, I love the Muslims. I love my people. I love the Christians. I love the Jehovah's Witnesses. And I love the Buddhists. I love all those people because even though they might not have a 99.9% fact of what will happen, they still practice one thing that we all don't.
Praising the Lord.
And that's love. No.
Oh, love. Oh,
the Lord.
Well, what's your religion?
The Lord ain't put no 10 commandments together and say praise me.
No, it's man.
No, I'm just saying though. 10 commandments. 10. Fuck 100, 5, 6. 10, man. We go there. And how many fingers you got?
But look,
I'm just asking. You got.
I just call that shit common sense.
You got 10 fingers, and a motherfucker say, "I'm gonna give your ass the 10-fingered human 10 rules," and praying and praising ain't one of them.
It wasn't right. It was just like fucking don't kill, don't
That's
betray your
because you
parents.
understand. If you alive and you breathing, you're praising. If you alive and you breathing and you hit a cone and say, "God, I don't know what's beneath the cone with me," but
are you religious then, or are you just
I'm
spiritual?
not a religious person, but I am spiritual.
Hey, I feel that. I'm a very spiritual person, but I don't attend one religion. Like,
oh yeah,
you know, my personal connection with him is my own personal connection.
Well, religion is one of the systematic prisons that we have not been able to figure out, and it is one of the strongest pillars that we have in society. And you don't learn about pillars until you're thinking about making a small neighborhood, a small community, maybe even a small business, even a group of people. And so when you start thinking about how can you be a better leader to a group of people, your small flock, yours might be 5, his might be 10, mine might be 1,000. Should I get jealous of you because I have 1,000? Or should you get jealous of me because I have 1,000? Or should you understand that your responsibility to 3 people that you got watching you is the same as I have with 1,000 I got?
No. That's somewhat what I'm saying. But what if the 3 persons follower? What if he's thinking, what if I follow this dude to get his followers and my followers? You know, I don't think one person should unite with another person because they have less followers and this person has more.
Well, followers are tactical people.
So no, I'm just saying, like, your personal opinions. If your personal opinions are translating to only 3 or 1,000 people, I don't think you should ever give that up just because somebody else got more than you.
No,
always keep your beliefs
and
right.
It won't be a give up thing, but it doesn't mean that I won't envy or I won't be jealous.
Yeah,
because you have more.
You know, I understand that. I guess I was analyzing because I'm not a jealous person. I'm not an envious man. I love what I work on, and I see everybody that it's my guest and what they're working on, and I take pride in knowing that I know you, and I know what you're doing. And you know that's what it ultimately comes down to. It's not a thing of jealous or envy, but I love sharing what you have and your opinions. But that doesn't mean just because I love what you're doing and your opinions doesn't mean I have to assume those opinions for myself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's what I guess I was getting at. But you know, with all of this, we have other people that are looking at us and they're assuming our qualities. They think, oh, this is the way to be. This is the way that is guaranteed to go. And is it all about seeing the next person succeed and seeing the next person and following that trend? Or how do you set yourself apart from the trend? Is what I guess what I'm getting at.
I want to give a suggestion.
Yeah.
Maybe even wake a few people up or enlighten.
Shake me up, man. Let me see.
You have to start understanding that there's plenty of lanes for all of us. So when they say things like everybody can get paid, everybody can get money, why be greedy, why be selfish? The reality of that is that there's lanes for everybody. I decided to write books. I never had 100,000 people at my show. I've never had 1,000 people at one time at my show.
Yeah.
But I had 60,000 people lined up to see me talk and hear my brother talk about our life and our situation. I've had thousands buy my book soon as I dropped it. I was trying to figure out as an artist how to get me just 1,000 customers who would spend $20 a month guaranteed on my music, and I couldn't do it. It wasn't until I decided to face destiny and roll with it instead of fight against it.
Yeah.
And join what my destiny was taking me. And say, hey man, now I've presented myself into a lane where there's not millions of people lined up to do the same thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
So let me start figuring out the lanes. Hey, let me get into science. If I want to be a scientist, I ain't got to worry about 100,000 niggas in line before I get there. How about agriculture? How about I be a grower? I ain't got to worry about 100,000.
Were you like that in high school though? Is that your knowledge when you were in high school? Or
I've
is that
been
once
like
you've been
that.
a grown man? Because agriculture is not something that came up to me in high school, but it's something I know now. I'm trying to grow my own fruits and vegetables.
Hell yeah.
Just for the fuck of it. But that's a grown man shit, like,
Yeah.
I feel. I didn't realize the value of growing your own fruits and vegetables and, like, the value of taking on your own pursuit of knowledge. Like, school used to say, you gotta study this shit to get this grade, do this.
Yeah.
When I got out of school, like, I want to learn shit. Like, I want to learn how to use my program, OBS. I learned that shit. I want to learn how to film. I want to learn how to take proper photographs. You know what I mean? Like, I want to learn everything, and school used to force that shit on me.
Yeah.
And once I got free from fucking school, from the binary, hey, I'm trying to teach you how to go do your 9 to 5 properly.
Yeah.
You know, learn how to do this math or learn how to do these processes, because when your boss tells you to do this shit, you need to do this in a timely manner. Take your test and do your shit and finish it when the boss says it to. School's basically a programming on how to go to your 9 to 5 eventually.
Yeah, it's a system.
You know, until you get to college.
All systems are ran the same. Hell, you feel the same way you do at school, the same way you feel at the hospital, the same way you do in prison. The fucking same AC come on, hell. That's how I feel. If it smell the same,
Yeah.
you feel the same, they use the same sheets at the hospital they use in prison. And that's because the prisoners make them all for free in the state of Texas. Just to let y'all know.
Hey, I didn't know that. Let's get that fact up here.
Yeah.
Hey, let me go into this real quick. We got another video popping up.
Appreciate it.
And let's get this cheers on right here. This is the video you just sent me. Go ahead and give me that title of that video.
The video I just sent you, it should be Make You Mad.
Make you mad.
Featuring Go-Go and my brother, LP, Pickle City, baby, Leia.
Yep. Cheers, y'all. Let's do it.
Make you mad, I'ma make you mad. Huh? Joe hating ass. Joe hating ass. Joe hating ass. Joe hating ass. I'ma make you mad with your hating ass. I'ma pull up glass. Pull up glass. Joe hating ass. Joe hating ass. Joe hating ass. Joe hating ass. Nigga. Oh hating ass. Oh hating ass. Oh hating ass. Nigga. Hating ass. Oh hating ass. Oh hating ass. Nigga. I'ma pull up glass. I'ma make you mad with your hating ass. Hating ass. Hating ass. Oh hating ass. Hating ass. Nigga. I'ma make you mad, oh hating ass, oh hating ass. Hating ass, oh hating ass. Hate the bag, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass.
I know anything could happen when AI cross Jordan. It's time to chase a fortune and make bigger choices. I know they hated me in Buick, now I got Royces. They might try to kill me, my dog must feel me. Work, all I know is I kick up this dirt. Work, all I know is haters must get murked. Work, all I know is haters never work. They sit there 10 dog down, never hold you down. Fuck them though, that's why my niggas, we don't trust them, bro. I'm on the kick, go in and out the door with Go-Go, for sure though.
I'ma make you mad, I'ma make you mad. Huh? Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass. I'ma make you mad with your hating ass. I'ma pull up glass, pull up glass. Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass. Nigga. Oh hating ass, oh hating ass, oh hating ass. Nigga. Hating ass, oh hating ass, oh hating ass. Nigga. I'ma pull up glass, I'ma make you mad with your hating ass. Hating ass, hating ass, oh hating ass, hating ass. Nigga. I'ma make you mad, oh hating ass, oh hating ass. Hating ass, oh hating ass. Hate ass. Look the bag, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass.
Wasn't the look that he gave me, or the fact that the whole dude was shady. Let them niggas put a play down on me, pistol whip me in front of my baby. I swear to God, streets crazy. Don't be pulling up to the licks crazy. These young niggas got the game all twisted, pulling up to the licks lazy. Swear to God, I'll never change up. Felt the way at the game and we came up. Through the rain and the pain when the times got hard, took the good with the bad, that's how we came up. Everybody ain't for you, some change up. Grown hard, young nigga, get your change up. Cause you lame or what? Pickle gave us the game and we came up. And it was built off trust. $5 beans, nigga, how I came up. Good dirty, good lean, nigga, how I came up. These sex streets, I swear to God, they tough. Better keep your eyes open, cause shit get rough. In my hood, nigga, sometimes shit ain't no good, nigga. But I never been a hater, hating ain't where it's at. KKMG, go, yeah, it's understood, nigga. Yeah. I swear to God.
I'ma make you mad, I'ma make you mad. Huh? Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass. I'ma make you mad with your hating ass. I'ma pull up glass, pull up glass. Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass. Nigga. Oh hating ass, oh hating ass, oh hating ass. Nigga. Hating ass, oh hating ass, oh hating ass. Nigga. I'ma pull up glass, I'ma make you mad with your hating ass. Hating ass, hating ass, oh hating ass, hating ass. Nigga. I'ma make you mad, oh hating ass, oh hating ass. Hating ass, oh hating ass. Oh hating ass, oh hating ass. Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass, Joe hating ass. Tell them niggas, pickle juice in this bitch. All you niggas be hating, man. Tell them niggas, stop that shit, man. My nigga Zero said it the best. Hating, nigga. You ain't never understood when you come from the hood, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get it how you live, nigga. So if you don't keep it real, you ain't gonna survive in this field. Nah. My niggas is close, you know what I'm saying? We'll burn you like toast. Hating ass, nigga. Nigga. Alright, now play it one more time.
motherfuckers. Cheers to the glasses.
Cheers, man.
Now look, I want to get a good cheers. Y'all give me a cheers. Give me each a cheers. You know what I mean? Like something you say before you take a cheers.
He already said it, man.
What was it?
God first, family second, money third.
Yeah. Cheers right there,
Yes, man.
All right, I don't know if our camera's on earlier. That's why I had to get it redone. But man, look, that's how it goes, right?
Gotta chase y'all.
I always gotta chase, man. I drink more
Gotta
than
chase y'all.
when you finish like
Gotta get a trace.
half a bottle of a 750, you gotta have a chaser, right?
All right, I'm gonna give me a chaser.
Yeah, do your thing, man. It don't make you weaker. It just makes you stronger.
Ah.
Look, man. So many times we go by other people's judgment, by how we are as a people. Do you ever feel like you gotta live up to somebody's judgment, or like, hey, I don't want to be a punk. I can't do this. I can't chase it. Like, you know what I mean? Like those kind of situations.
That's the thing that deciphers what a true leader is. Because true leadership is born. True leadership is not sworn in. We always have a new president sworn in. And so I never get intimidated or frustrated, or do I lose confidence in the people we sworn in, because of the fact that I understand their position, I understand their mind frame. And so I look for the true leadership around us. They might not be as dressed up, might not be as glossy, might not be as shiny, or receive the footage that the presidents and such wore. And so I always look up to people who stay in the community, like the small coaches, football coaches, basketball coaches, Pop Warner. I learned a lot from my coach. Anytime that you have a chance to be a man in the community, no matter what child it is, whether it's yours or not, please educate all children everywhere.
I like that message, man. Pickle, what we got, man? Like, by the way, this is Pickle. I'm not sure if the last one came through, but we got. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Hey, this is Pickle, man. Life for the Pickle, man. You know what I'm saying? We in Austin, Texas, and you can call it Pickle City, man. You know, we in the dough right now. This killer clique, man, and we dealing with Jinx D, man, and my boy, man. We on the ones and twos, man, giving it to y'all in the holidays. You hear me? You know what I'm saying?
You know I gotta ask this, man. How much it costs to fill your mouth with them shiny ass teeth, man? Like, come on, cause I ain't got no, I can't afford it yet.
I still got teeth I ain't put in.
Come on, man. You got it.
Switching out them dials.
You got $1 million tooth right there, goddamn.
It's $1,000 a tooth, man.
Well,
For real? For real?
$11.50 per. It's $11.50 per tooth. If you ain't got no real diamonds in your mouth, you can get some good gold at 24 karat gold. About $275.
That's what you got on you?
That's what I got, man. I got the best gold that's ever been created.
What if I got like a bill 50? Can I get nothing?
Nah.
Can I get like one or two?
You can get one.
Two?
For a bill 50, but it ain't gonna be 24 karat. It's gonna be about 10 or 14. And you rub that motherfucker too long, it's gonna rub right out.
So I gotta spend my money where it's worth, right? Like I can't get like one gold tooth. I gotta get expensive teeth.
Well, you know, gold when I was coming up,
I want to do that Joe Pesci
it wasn't
style.
high. It wasn't high. Now we talking about $2,800 an ounce in gold or more. And so for that reason, gold has reached its peak finally. And we got people that's invested in gold 100 years ago and never seen a profit. But now we do, because of the fact that the American dollar has plummeted.
Are y'all some investors now?
I am an investor.
What do you? I don't want to give anybody no tips.
Well, I'm giving some stocks and some bond tips.
So all right, go ahead.
Go on and put your money in Modena or something like that. It's I don't know how it's pronounced. Modena. Okay, boom. They are the ones that's coming with the
vaccine?
antidote, the vaccine for the COVID-19. I just had a good friend put like $20, $30, and now they got like $2,200 off the vaccine for COVID.
Wow.
So if you are trying to practice a few stocks or whatever, and you got a Cash App will literally teach you dummies for stocks market, right? And then to kind of like show you everywhere where you want to invest. My suggestion is to invest in something you're familiar with. If you know how to make styrofoam cups from scratch, invest in the people who do that. That way you always be knowledgeable and know what the market value is when you jump in. And that's just from a beginner. I don't know shit.
Hey, I feel that, dog. All right. So I just want to know, man, what are the 5 top essentials you need during World War III or zombie apocalypse. Top 5 essentials. What do you need?
I think you would need
What you need, not what they need. What you need.
What I would need.
You trying to survive?
Is something that I already possess. I know how to go fishing. I know how to do agriculture. I know how to grow my own plants. I was brutalized as a child into making plants grow. And what I mean by that is I was always pushed outside to water my grandmother's plants, and I didn't want to. I wanted to go play football. And I wanted to play baseball and basketball and go shoot my nerve gun. But she made me go out and take care of her plants. Yeah. But in that entire situation, my grandmother taught me how essential gift of living off the land. Mm-hmm. And so every technique you will need will be a technique that will force you to live off the land during the apocalypse. Yeah. So any little trade that you can get, wood, learning how to deal with wood, learning how to agriculture, any trade, electricians, all those things will be vital positions in the apocalypse because of the fact that we dealing with government. Apocalypse is a government attack. It's not, the aliens coming to invade us and we all gonna die.
I'm glad you defined that.
It's really a government attack, and the government saying to the citizens, we're gonna make you do something, and the citizens saying, no, you gonna make you do shit. And the government, if the government ever says we're gonna disarm you, if the government ever says you have to take the COVID vaccine, doesn't matter if you got it or not, then that means we as a people have to come together and have to remove the black and white syndrome that we possess to fight against the people of power. Because you and me are not the people of power. We are not the ones who make the law. The people of power are not too much different from us. But the fact that they are in power, meaning that we have to respect their position, and we have to know that this is the person who could jump ship at any damn time.
Man, I feel like this is a journey we can't take in 30 minutes. Like, you got a lot of fucking knowledge spitting in. I don't know if we can absorb this, man. We might have to have a second interview. Like, as I'm sitting here talking to you, you got so much fucking power. You got so much knowledge, man. And this is my first episode of the new season. Like, you dropping so much on me, we might need another fucking show.
And I ain't mean to.
No, that's good shit. When I say this is good shit.
I ain't mean to drop all that knowledge.
No, because this is what my people been waiting for.
This is what's going on. This is how we came up. We got it out the mud. We learned how to do everything, man. In the yard, we had everything in our own. We lived on the land, man. Built our bikes from scratch, everything. We got our own chickens. We experienced that as kids, so you know what I'm saying. So we get a chance.
You built your first lowrider bicycle?
Yeah, everything.
We like the mongooses. When I was little, the mongoose bike was the hardest bike you could get. If you ain't got no mongoose, you ain't got shit.
You lacking.
You lacking in the bike world. You hear me? So
you gotta learn how to do it. You gotta learn how to do it. So once you learn to live on the land, you know what I'm saying. Like you say, can't nobody tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? They can't control. You know how to live up under. You know how to live on the land and teach one. You can teach them all. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we teach them all. You don't need nobody to show you that.
Pee-wee, you ever trust a cop that pull up on you, or a cop that walk up and approach you, or a cop that's in the air? You ever trust that anymore?
No. Do you ever say I never trusted from the get-go? I've been dodging this all my life. I got several friends that got killed by the police. I've been in several situations where I could have lost my life, or a police was being not a human being towards me. You know what I'm saying? Not treating me as equal. You know what I'm saying? As his job is more powerful and trying to do something that was outside of human beings' rights, you know what I'm saying, of you know what I'm saying, passing that you know what I'm saying, getting up. Once you cross that line, you're not you're telling me that you're better than me and you can do what you want to do to me just because, knowing I'm not supposed to defend myself or none of that. That's where that come from, you know what I'm saying. You can't over aggressively do something to somebody and then have and lie about it and just put it on paper and say that I did this and that. That's why God gave me the breath to be able to speak my testimony, you know what I'm saying, because it's beyond me just surviving and getting any money or anything like that. It's about me telling the truth and be able to tell you my experience in a situation when somebody is trying to kill you in your own home or kill you in your own safe
You're
spot.
ready to survive though.
You know
like
what I'm saying?
Most people, all the cops be aiming to kill. Like,
do that. No,
I'm glorious that you made it, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you know what I'm saying. I'm here to talk I'm here to tell my story. You know what I'm saying. I'm not dead. You know what I'm saying, because you know what I'm saying. They could have just got away with that and just said I did anything, but I'm here to tell you that I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying. And that's rare.
Right.
because I lost a lot of friends, so it's bigger than me. So, you know what I'm saying? It will be another episode, and we will be doing this for our people, sticking together.
Hey guys, let's go ahead and get a word from our sponsors real quick, and when we come back, we're gonna have the finish up, we're gonna have the signing of the record, and we're gonna have some real stories told. Let's do it. All right, we back, y'all. You know, homie, this is what it's all about, man. You know, the progression and the struggles we've gone through, you know, we all come out successful. And, you know, it doesn't always depend on your grade point average. It doesn't always depend on the life you lived. It depends on the life that you wish to live and the dedication you have as far as growing that life. I mean, I'm seeing you here with the nice-ass glasses on. What we got on there right there?
Sachi.
Sachi, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some Tom Fords too, man. You know what I mean? I feel you on the branding. Now, what it is you look flashy, but underneath, you're a realistic man. You're not just a flashy person. You're a man that's went through struggles. Pickle, you over here with the fucking sash thrown over his shoulder and shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's that extra shit. You made
shot Pickle 12 times.
You may show
scarf on.
You may show the growth on the outside, but on the inside, we all go through that damage. You know what I mean? Like, we're never cured of what the fuck we went through. We just may look better every time we get a little older. You know, we may age good. That's all I'm saying.
It's good. It's good.
So, man, throughout all this, I'm gonna have y'all both sign this, and I'm gonna sit there and throw questions at y'all to see what it's about. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
All right. So, real quick to you, do we appreciate great music, or do we appreciate branding?
We appreciate great music. It lasts long.
So, does that mean that you're Jay-Z? Or that you're, what's his name? Fuck, I done got drunk.
The drunk show made me miss all the questions.
No, Jay-Z or what's his name? Nas. Jay-Z or Nas? We about knowledge and power. We about money.
We about knowledge.
So you care about more than knowledge. You care about more knowledge than power, right?
Well, I always felt like the philosopher that spoke these words to me. I'm not gonna quote it right now because I don't want y'all to be out of my business. But a person with a pocket full of money and an empty brain has no destination. And so I always took heed to that, and I understood that even if I had a pocket full of money and I had an empty brain, then that means I wouldn't be able to make the change that we so much deserve as a community, black, brown, or white.
I like that. Now, Pickle, what does CREAM stand for when Wu-Tang says it?
Money.
Now, CREAM, what's the definition of CREAM? K-R-E-M-E.
Cash rules everything around.
All right, I gotta check your school shit. You know, you gotta answer for your brother there. It's all good.
I'm on there. I'm on Wu-Tang.
Y'all realize y'all got a whole record. If a girl's like, fill me up, and y'all like, that's how y'all fill up the girl? Come on now, let me get another sign on there.
I don't care what nobody say, man. I got a gold record now. Now it's dropped. I'm on now, baby.
That's what's up. So we got Clarence, we got Pickle. Look, I want to get y'all sign off. Y'all know what a sign off is, right? You know, like the two sentences that you say that represent you to the fullest. Like, hey, this is my people, to my people, blah, 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 and I'm out of here. I want that sign off. Y'all got a sign off?
I got a sign off.
Give it to me. Look, Pickle, let's start off with you. What you got?
I'm going to make sure mine's different than Pickle, so you go first.
I'm going to sign off, man, with God first, money second. God first, family second, money third, man. You know what I'm Pickle City, that's how we
What we got?
All right, mine is peace, please, educate all children everywhere.
What does that mean? What does that mean in the end?
Peace.
Does that spell out something?
Spell out peace.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna do it again. Peace.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if y'all know how to spell good because I ain't graduated.
I was off for a second.
I ain't got a GED. So if I know how to spell peace and you don't, there's a big problem. And you went to high school, we're gonna sue the school you went to. I guarantee you. If I find out what high school you went to, it better not be AISD. If it's AISD, your ass going to jail. But look,
it wasn't.
We gonna go. All right. So peace, please. Educate all children everywhere.
That does not spell out peace.
Yeah, dude.
Please educate all children everywhere. Oh yeah, it does. I was off like.
We drunk. Don't worry about this.
I felt that out of my head like
Don't worry
twice
about
without
this.
saying it.
The host can't spell. We gonna do this all over again. Please educate all children everywhere.
That makes
Peace.
I got you. All right. I'm sorry I couldn't spell y'all. I'm sorry. Look, my sign up is this. As simple as can be, man. To all my beautiful people, may your smiles change the world, but never let the world change your smiles. I'm Smiles the Influence. We got my homies over here, and we out this bitch.
Already.
The champ is here! The champ is here! Listen. Thank you for coming out, everybody. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. God bless you. Get the fuck out. There's a party over here. There's a party over here. There's a party over here. But get the fuck out. There's a party over here. There's a party over here. There's a party over here. But get the fuck out. Now you're too wasted, two-facing, ain't working no more. We see your true faces. Skills ain't making a man. Take the advance and pay for your fans on that new wave shit. My people fuck with me on that Wu-Tang shit forever. Nuclear days and bad weather. Some of us angels ain't never had feathers to fly. They tell us a lie. But there's a message in the stars that fell from the sky. This game is triple X rated and only the best make it. Rest in peace, Mac. We can hear that you couldn't take it, and in every single letter you would tell us goodbye. But some of us know when the show's at its end, and some of us don't. Pardon this such sweet sorrow.